They ain't fooling nobody. You know what I'm saying? Antifa is helping them, you know, to drive it as well as what we see going on in the cities, right now. You know what I'm saying? When we look at what's going on in the cities right now, people running in, busting in stores and this and that. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people might see it as a wrong thing to do. So do I. But at the same time, we have to look at it as for what it is. This is all behind the demon Democrats doing. Biden, Kamala, Obama, Bush, all of them, all the way through. You know what I'm saying? All the way to Nixon. You know what I'm saying? And LBJ as well. You know what I'm saying? They've always been planning and doing this type of shit. I'm just not going to go way, way, way back. We ain't got to do all of that. You know what I'm saying? We know what the bureaucrats see. You know what I mean? And the bullshit that they do. Talking about fucking, conspiracy. Ain't no goddamn conspiracy nowhere. Reality is reality, and it has to be done physically. You know what I'm saying? Same as with the Bible, when they speak about the Bible. You still have to physically put that into play. You know what I'm saying? Because if you don't pick up the book don't move. So you have to pick it up, read it, and agree with it, or it's been forced on you by constantly taking you to church or saying that you're a Christian nation. So you accept the Christianical ways born here in this country. But that don't make it right, because a version don't make it right. You could write, how come your Bible has so many versions? You know what I'm saying? I could go through many versions of the Bible and show you that the things they took out of the Bible over the time since I was a kid to now. So that don't make it right. You see what I'm saying? So by following these people, this is where you lead yourself to. You know what I'm saying? And we've got to cut that out. You know what I'm saying? We've got to cut that out. We've got to start looking at things a whole lot better. You know what I'm saying? Unless you down with the bullshit. And many people probably are down with the bullshit. You know what I'm saying? You know? They're saying, that the bill cuts costs. Even the bill that they have now. But peace goes out to the police officers in the NYPD. It's a noble job. Sometimes you just have to stand your ground as a soldier and not back down. You know what I'm saying? But you have to make sure that the side that is your backing is in its correct form of overstanding of the nobility and the nobleness of the job, not bureaucratic bullshit. Switching subject, you know what I'm saying that the bill, that it just passed, is going to cut costs and won't increase. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, okay, but you giving 15% to the corporations. When you say 15% of 9 point something billion dollars, 1.9 something trillion dollars, 15% could be a lot. You know what I'm saying? I wonder how much you give into the American people's pocket. You know what I'm saying? You increase, inflation. They increase inflation. You know what I'm saying? Borrow trillions and say everything will be paid for. But it still don't speak for growth. Let's be honest. Think of it in this way. You cause the problem, fuck over the money, and then take your money, the people's money, and bail themselves out. You know what I'm saying? So we even see, everyone is seeing the right of the garbage. The right of the garbage. How was they able to push us to damn near the brink of some kind of apocalyptic looking garbage? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, they push us to the brink. None of this was about a virus, if you ask me. It was about control. You know what I'm saying? And once they put that control into place, That's where the restrictions came in and the mandates under that type of vibe. Because if we notice that vibe is still lasting, going on damn near 2 years, so we got 4 years of this straight bullshit that might even get worse with the garbage. Because now we're seeing people rioting, going and grabbing stuff out of stores, people running straight through parades, killing people. All this is set up to keep it chaotic, my friend. This is all to be done by the demon Democrats in order to, one, they probably enact, as they say, in the country's out of control, so the government had to step in and do something and bring on them 38 executive orders and the military and all this shit. Because to me, it was never about the virus, it's about control. You know what I'm saying? It was about control. When we look at it, you know what I'm saying? It was about control.